on, guys? Welcome back to another video, man. It's your boy Fatkat, of course, man. So I'm at work. I'm actually in the middle of work right now, but it's my lunch break, man. So I'm gonna go get some lunch real quick. But after that, man, the reason why I wanted to make this video was because, well, I'm pretty sure you guys see the video or see the thumbnail, see the title and everything else. So we're expecting bad weather today, man, like bad rain and everything else later on today, especially by the time I get out of work. So I thought that'd be a good video to make, man, because I know a lot of people for some reason they think that these cars are bad to drive in the rain. I have driven this car already a couple times in the rain, and it's not bad, man. So I wanted to show you guys what it was, or how, you know, what the POV version or POV view, right, point of view was to actually drive this kind of car in the rain, man. So like I said, it should be getting here early afternoon by the time I get out of work. And then like I said, I'll turn the camera back on and show you guys basically what that looks like, how it feels and everything else, man. And I will actually drive it in track mode for you guys as well. So therefore it will be you know, traction control off and everything else. Like I said, I've done it once or twice already and I haven't had any problems, but I'll let you guys see it so you guys can see it firsthand and everything else, and go from there, man. So we'll talk about it then. But before that, I'm about to go into this place over here and get some of this lunch. I don't know if you guys ever ate this place, man. It's called Charlie's, man. I'll show you guys you know, what it is when we get there, man. It's called Charlie Steaks. I think a lot of places do have them, but a lot of places don't, man. It's pretty good. They do like on the grill like Philly cheesesteaks and you know, chicken. I usually get the chicken, but Philly cheesesteaks or chicken or whatever, man. And either you can put them on a regular bun or you can put them on a wrap. So I usually do mine in the wrap, and you know, and then go from there, man. Anyway, so I'll show you guys when we get there as far as how that is. Check it out if you haven't ate it, man. It's really good, and it's not that bad a price either, man. You get some really good fresh lemonade as well. All right, man, so I went and got my food. I made it back to work. I'm gonna eat it at my desk, man. This is what the box looks like. I mean, this is the bag, and the box looks like Charlie Steakhouse, Philly Steaks. I will show you inside. Oh, I got my little banana peppers on the side, but I will show you inside, man. But they wrap it up and everything else, so you really can't see it. Let's see if I can show you a little bit. Got my fries in there, and got my chicken Philly cheese. Right, no mushrooms. Hate the mushrooms. And anyway, got the onions and peppers and all that stuff in there, man. It's pretty good though, man. Like I said, it's not that expensive either. I think I paid like 10 bucks for it. And by the way, that was just a regular size, man. So pretty good, man. They got small, regular, and large, man. The large is like super huge. Anyway, other than that, man, I'll see you guys when we get back, man. Hopefully the weather, actually, it's like the only time I hope the weather gets bad. But you can see right now, man, it is already kind of starting to get kind of gloomy out there. So when I get off of work, man, it should be starting to rain and everything else. And we'll get back to the video when it comes in, man. See you in a minute. And there we go, man. So we are out of work. As you guys can see, man, it is raining now, as we predicted. It's not even the worst of it, man. I think actually in about an hour or two, it's supposed to be the worst of it. So hopefully I'll be home by then, because I'm not trying to be out in the rain. Not because I'm scared of driving in the rain or anything like that, but because, you know, I just don't want to be out in the rain pretty much. Have the car in the garage and everything else, and pretty much just have a good rest of the night, man. But anyway, so with that, man, like I said, I wanted to make this video just to show you guys, you know, that it's not scary driving this car in the rain, man. Like a lot of people, for some reason, they think that it's scary to drive this car in the rain or in the snow. I mean, obviously I can't give you an account of how it'll be in snow, right? Because it doesn't snow in Florida like that, or at all. I think it snowed like once back in like 40 years ago or something. Anyway, before my time. But anyway, but with that though, like I said, man, so driving here in the rain, man, I wouldn't consider it dangerous at all. Like for some reason, a lot of people got this perception that driving this car, especially with the regular 275s, or whatever, or like the stock tires, like the Pirellis, for some reason are not, you know, it's kind of dangerous. And I don't know. I haven't experienced that. Like I said, it rains here. I mean, we're just starting to get into the rainy season in Florida. Summertime is a rainy season, man. By the way, so caveat off of that, anybody that wants to visit Florida, man, I tell all my friends and family, anybody that I know, man, I know this is kind of off topic, but But if you ever want to visit Florida, man, do not do it in the summertime. I know for some reason everybody thinks about Florida and they only think about summertime and the beaches and everything else in the summer. But don't do it, man, especially if you got family and like kids and things like that, and you guys are trying to hit up like the theme parks. Do not come to Florida in the summertime. The absolute worst time to come to Florida. Let me tell you, first of all, it's gonna be super hot every single day. It's about 100 degrees. 1. 2, it's gonna rain every single day. Guaranteed it's gonna rain every single day. So what happens is you wake up in the morning, right? It's already about 80 degrees. The sun ain't even up yet. It could literally be 5 o'clock in the morning. No sun, but it's about 80 degrees. About 12 or 1 o'clock, and then by the time it's like 9 or 10 o'clock, by the way, when the sun comes up, 9 or 10 o'clock, it's blazing already, 85, 90 degrees. Every morning, never fails. But then about 1 or 2 o'clock, you're gonna get some rain every single day. So what happens is now you get rain, right? But it only rains for about maybe 20 to 30 minutes. So after that 30 minutes, guess what comes back out? The goddamn sun again. So what happens? It becomes muggy as hell, man. Humidity is out through the roof, and it's miserable. I'm telling you. Do not come to Florida in the summertime. So if you're not from Florida and you ever thought about taking a vacation out of Florida, especially if you got kids and want to go to theme parks and all that, do not do it in the summertime. I would say the best time to visit Florida is between October and like now, like April. October through April is your best time because you still got 70 to 75 degree weather. You know, some days it'll be about 80, 85, whatever. But for the most part, you're being about the 75 to 80 degree weather. And you're out of the rainy season. There's no, it rains sporadically in that time, man. So the best time to go to the theme parks, best time to come down and visit, because it's still, like I said, it's still 80 degrees, 75 to 80 degrees. So you still got good weather for the beaches, all that, man. So if you ever want to come to Florida, take my advice. Do not come in the summertime. Come from October through April, and you'll be good. Anyway, so back to the program, right? I had to throw that out there, man, because I don't know why people like to come to Florida in the summertime. It's the absolute worst time. Plus, everything is expensive because they know people like to come down in the summer. But anyway, so with that, man, so we just started getting to the racing season. And like I said, for some reason, the perception with this car is, like I said, you're not gonna, it's dangerous to drive because obviously there's a lot of power going to the rear wheels, and you're gonna be sliding around everywhere, man. I have yet to experience that myself, and I'm gonna show you guys, man. So look, man, I'm on track. So I got no traction control off. I got everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's on track mode in the rain. I did punch it a couple times. My bad, y'all. I'm still a little bit under the weather, not 100% yet. So if I hear me cough here and there, that's why. But anyway, yeah, I mean, I did punch it a couple times, you know, coming off from work and all that. And like I said, I had no problem, man. I'll do it again here in a little bit. You know, if we get space and whatnot, there's a little traffic, obviously because of the rain. But again, man, you know, obviously you don't want to go crazy. You know, if you go crazy, whatever, you punch all the way down, yeah, you obviously gonna spin out. You spin out when it's dry. But for the most part, man, if you just drive normal, even like I said, even on track mode, there's no issues with it, man. So I don't know, man. I think that's a common misconception. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a bad rap for these cars. Now I will say though, caveat off of that, if you guys look back at some of my previous videos, man, I did a review on a white Charger Scat Pack. It was a super dope Scat Pack, white with the black like crystal stripes in it. Super dope car. Now I will say, man, when I was driving his car, now he changed out his tires though. I forget exactly which tires they were. I gotta go back and look at the video again. But I forgot which tires he put on them. But he changed out his stock tires, and I'm telling you, man, like I came off the intersection or off the exit with his car, and it did slide, man. I was barely even tapping the gas, and it started to slide. So I don't know, man. And I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying, those tires were cheap or whatever, but for whatever reason, that car did start to slide. Like I said, I haven't experienced that with my car, and these are the stock Pirelli P0, you know, tires, whatever, that come with the Dynamics package, right? So I got the 275 with wide tires on here, with the 20 by 9.5s, you know, the Hellcat wheels, and like I said, I haven't had any problems, man. So you could take that for what it's worth. Like I said, I'm just telling you my experiences with it. Like I said, as long as you don't act like an animal, basically, or you don't act crazy, then I mean, you can pretty much drive this car through anything. And like I said, I'm doing it with traction control off on track mode. I mean, obviously on eco mode and things like that. Obviously with eco mode and things like that, it would be even better, man. My bad, camera started pointing up for a second. So I started looking at it. So obviously I'm paying attention to the traffic, so I couldn't pay attention to the camera. But yeah, man, so that's pretty much it. Like I said, I just wanted to give a perception for everybody who was out there, who's thinking about getting one of these cars or whatever, and you know, obviously with the wheel. Now again, I can't tell you with the 245s, because if you don't get the Dynamics package, and you get the 275s and the Hellcat wheels, they do come with the regular Scat Pack wheels, which is the 245s. And the 245s, I don't know, man. I couldn't tell you what the traction on those tires are. So. And matter of fact, I think it's a different set of tires too. I think they're just the regular Pirellis, but like I said, these are the P0 summer tires. So I don't know, man. So I couldn't tell you with those, but like I said, for these particular tires, man, no problems at all. You know, man, one other thing I wanted to touch on, man, because a lot of people always, you know, talk about, or I guess a lot of people don't realize what the difference is, or you know, like in the 2019s, like all the stuff that it comes with. So you see, I showed you guys like. I'm showing you guys like the performance, or you know, the different drive modes, right? So you see, I got my drive modes button down there, launch control and all the other good stuff, right? So with this, excuse me again. So with this though, man, I think a lot of people fail to realize that the 2019s also come with the performance pages. A lot of people will be asking me if I'm going to get a taser and everything else. And I don't need to get a taser, because the 2019s already come with all of that software already packaged in here, man. I think I showed this before on the, you know, when I ran down all my options. If you haven't seen that video, man, go back and watch that video. I literally ran down every single option that I have on this car, and the sticker price and everything else as far as what everything costs. But yeah, man, so I got all the performance pages here. It came stock with the car, so I literally don't have to get, you know, I don't have to get any software upgrades or whatever, or get a taser or anything at the market, you know, to be able to get these performance pages here, man. It comes automatically with the 2019s. All right, so I'm only saying that because, like I said, some people have asked me that and DM'd me on Instagram and everything else, and they've asked me if I was going to get that, and so you can see here, man, with the 2019, you don't need to get it. I'm pretty sure with the rest of you know, moving forward with the Scat Packs, I'm pretty sure they're not going to change it. As a matter of fact, that's one of the reasons why they stopped doing the SRTs, man, is because the SRTs pretty much had all of the, like, this was the options with the SRTs, but now they just put them in a regular Scat Pack, quote-unquote RTs. There's a lot of like misconception or whatever, or a lot of confusion, not misconception, but a lot of confusion on what to call these cars. So on my window sticker, it says Scat Pack. What did it say? Scat Pack Plus. No, Scat Pack RT Plus, something like that. Damn, I gotta point this damn camera right. Yeah, but it said 2019 Scat Pack RT Plus, right? So basically, you know, it's regular Scat Pack and the SRTs. Like I said, they don't make them anymore because they pretty much, I guess they realized that they were making like literally 4 different trims for the same damn car. So obviously they consolidated everything. They just made them all Scat Packs, and from there you could just option your car out however you need to, however you want to the level you want to. So this car, I guess, this car is pretty much the equivalent of an SRT, right? A couple years ago, pretty much, because it has all the software, it has everything. The only thing this car doesn't have is the dampening suspension, which a lot of people do ask me as well. So no, I don't have the dampening suspension, but pretty much I got everything else, man. From the brakes, you know, with the Dynamics package, I got the big brakes, the wheels, you know, the interior, all the performance packages and pages and everything else, and all that good stuff, man. So it's pretty much is a SRT. I know a lot of people get mad about, you know, that's not an SRT, it's just a Scat Pack RT. look, man, Dodge, for 2019, it pretty much, like I said, consolidated everything and made everything all one. And then, like I said, from there, you just pretty much package your car however you want to, you option however you want to, and that'll determine your price. So you could get a baseline Scat Pack, which is, you know, like I said, high 30s to low 40s, to top of the line, literally everything you want, you know, everything you need, and all the other good stuff. Pretty much an SRT for about 50K, which is what I paid for mine. So there you go, man. So that's so you guys see, man, it comes with everything on there. Literally, I got every single thing on all those gauges that I need or that I ever want to look at and all that. And like I said, on top of that, I got launch control, I got line lock, I got all of that stuff, man, already built into the car. I didn't have to go out and get anything aftermarket to do, man. It was already prepackaged in there. So yeah, man, so that was pretty much it, man. Like I said, I just wanted to give you guys a little perspective on what it is like to drive this car in the rain, because like I said, I know that be on people's minds a lot. You know, and for some reason a lot of people think that it's dangerous to drive this car in the rain or in the snow and things like that. And like I said, I don't necessarily, because, you know, because it's not all-wheel drive and everything else, so a lot of people think it's scary, but it's not, man. Like I said, I've driven this car. I'm pretty, like I said, when we get off of the highway, I'll come back home and I'll do like a little pull for y'all. You can see how it slides around a little bit. But other than that, man, like I said, if you just drive like a normal person, not scary at all, man. I don't even think about it. Like, I don't even think about, oh, I'm in a scary car. You know, I gotta watch what I'm doing. I just drive normal, man, and I've never had an incident where, you know, it was like, I felt like the car was out of control. Never. So, there you go, man. I'll come back in a little bit. When we get off the highway, we get a little bit more space. And then I will actually push it, you know, hit it for you guys once. And so that way we can see how it slides around a little bit, or, you know, how much I spin out. So, God, I gotta get over this cold, man. Anyway, I'll see you guys in a little bit, man, when we get out of this traffic. Actually, before I do that, real quick, man, let me mention, man, make sure you guys go follow me on Instagram. A lot of people be hitting me up and ask, you know, where I'm gonna be at, or if I'm gonna come here or go there. Follow me on Instagram, man, because 9 times out of 10, man, I normally always post on there as far as where I'm going, what I'm gonna do, what shows I'm gonna go to, you know, things like that. As a lot of you guys know, it will, you know, if you're new to the channel, you don't. But for those who've been watching, you guys know that I do travel for work. So I'm usually all over the country for work, and you know, I usually got a lot of downtime as well to go out there, and you know, I could go out there, start meeting people, doing whatever. If you got a dope car you want me to feature, man, let me know, hit me up. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a Charger or a Mopar. Man, I'm into all kind of cars, and I would love to put it on the channel, man. So for sure, so make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. It's Fatkat8181. You know it's gonna be on the bottom of the screen. Yeah, hit me up on Instagram, man. Like I said, if I'm coming to a city near you, let me know, man, and I'll definitely, you know, come out there and meet you. If you got a dope car, we'll feature it. If you don't, it don't matter, man. We could, you know, grab something to eat, grab a drink, or, you know, or just chill, whatever, say what's up, politic for a little bit, chop it up for a little bit, and call it a day, man. Either way, man. But yeah, but for sure, follow me on Instagram, man, because like I said, at the end of the day, that way you guys can see everywhere that I'm going. I normally post it on there. I don't have Snapchat, and I don't have I do got Facebook, but I don't really be on Facebook like that. But yeah, so pretty much other than Facebook, other than YouTube, is Instagram, man. And like I said, on Instagram, obviously, because it's a lot faster and a lot easier to post on there, I'm always posting on there as far as, you know, things as far as where I'm going, what I'm doing. And I actually use it as an actual Instagram. It's not just a promotional tool for my YouTube. Like, even though I do that as well, but but you'll see all kind of pictures of Christine. I got a couple photo shoots coming up with her. So, you know, you're gonna see some dope pictures on there and everything else. So make sure you follow me on Instagram so you can catch everywhere I'm going, see some dope pictures. And then, like I said, and also, man, you can hit me up on there, DM me if you see I'm coming to a place near you. We could, you know, either link up or whatever, you know, and chop it up a little bit, or feature your car, and then keep it moving, man. So, all right, man. So again, so when we get out of this traffic, I will get back to you all in a second, man. I'm still in track mode, as you guys can see. So I'm gonna hit it coming out of here, because a lot of cars going over there, so you guys can see, man. All right, So obviously I broke a lot of traction. I mean, my car was spinning everywhere, but at the end of the day, man, as you can see, the car still pretty much stayed straight, man. So there you go. And that was with me hitting it, and it's still, you know, I didn't like spin out everywhere and everything else. I mean, it was definitely spinning, but it wasn't like out of control. So there you go, man. So hopefully you guys get a little perspective of how that looks, or how that will feel. Oh, you wouldn't be able to see how it feels, whatever, or know how it feels, but at least you could kind of put a perspective to it as far as how it is with driving this car in the rain, man. Anyway, other than that, man, that's pretty much it. I don't want to make this video too long. Just wanted to give you guys that little snippet of information and advice, and there you go, man. So you guys do with it as you please. Other than that, I'm getting ready to go home, start cooking, wait for my wife to get home. We're gonna call it a night, man. Kids were off to school today, so that was good. Didn't have to go pick them up. So I'm gonna go put Christine up in the garage, and hopefully that'll be it for the rest of the day. Other than that, as you know, man, I'm your boy Fatkat, of course. Make sure you guys like this video, man, if you did like it. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think as far as you know, what would be your experiences of driving this car, or driving a car like this. Obviously a Hellcat would be, that's a whole different animal, man. So that's another 200 plus horsepower, you know, that you're dealing with. So I would imagine that you know, you'll probably have to be just a little bit more careful than you are with this car. But for the most part, man, Dodge, and not even just Dodge, man. Excuse me. Not even just Dodge, man, but you know, the modern cars in general, man, like they even with the traction control off and everything else, you know, or like in track mode or whatever, all these different modes you can put the car in, the modern cars, man, they're pretty much made to be able to handle, you know, certain situations. So a lot of these cars, man, like I said, they're not super dangerous unless you deliberately make it dangerous for whatever reason. But so, you know, but a lot of these cars drive tame, man. They drive super tame, and you know, they only wake up when you really want them to. So even at 700 and something horsepower on a Hellcat or on a Demon or on something like that, man, you know, 800 plus, I don't think it'll be even that bad, man. Like I say, it'll only be dangerous if you want it to make danger. If you want it to be dangerous, if you understand what I'm saying, you know what I'm getting at. So, like I said, I think a lot of these cars, man, are pretty tame. And I was watching Woman.Driven the other day, man, with that Bugatti. Matter of fact, one of the guys that he deals with as far as consignment, like a dealership, they just got in Floyd Mayweather's old Bugatti, the red one. So he went to go test it out and drive it and everything else, and he was saying that you know, he was like, even at that car with 1,000 plus horsepower, like, it's pretty tame. He was saying that anybody could pretty much get in that car and drive it and not feel scared driving that car. So I mean, you know, that car's a couple years old. It was a Bugatti Veyron. So there you go, man. So that just, like I said, just goes to show, man, a lot of these cars don't, you know, they're not super dangerous unless you really want them to be dangerous for whatever reason. So anyway, other than that, man, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Remember, at 3,800 subscribers, we get the next mod for Christine, man. So as soon as we get to 3,800, I'll be making sure we go out to my guys at Unique, man. We'll be doing unique rides. All right, make sure you guys follow them as well. They do some dope stuff, man. They do a lot of different athletes and things like that around the country. They do a lot of their cars, man. So make sure you guys hit them up, you know, give them some love and everything else on their Instagram page. Also, I'm talking to them, man. We might end up starting them a little YouTube page as well, because they do a lot of dope stuff, man, and the world deserves to see it pretty much. So I'm gonna be talking to them, man. I might end up helping them doing a little YouTube page and everything else. We'll see where it goes, man. Other than that, appreciate you guys for watching again. As you guys know, man, I'm your boy Fatkat, and we'll see you guys on the next one, man. Later.